Hi, this is Larry with ManCave Mayhem. Today we are working on the CT125 again, and I'm excited to say we're going to throw a top case on this. I got this Givi top case that I don't know if it really looks good or not. I can't really say that it's beautiful, but what the heck, I've got it. I took it off my wife's old scooter, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on this and start using, because I've been riding this around a lot and the old scooter's not getting used that much. I'm not sure if we're going to sell that thing or not, but so I took it off the Yamaha Majesty and I'm putting it on the CT125. So I want to show you guys how I'm going to do this. Hopefully it'll be a clean install and you'll be able to see if it's something that you would want to do. It's kind of hokey looking a little bit because it's not square, it's kind of rounded, but I kind of think it might be kind of cool to have that, and I can take it on and off when I want to because there will be a base plate on that. So it'll be relatively simple to remove and leave on if I want to. So anyhow, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and check us out at Instagram at ManCave_Mayhem. Now let's get on with the install. I'm excited about this. All right, so first off, Givi provides you with this base plate. It's a universal base plate, and there's two holes here that it'll actually line up with. So determining the location of that is not too difficult. It's probably going to set right about there. That does give me a little space to jam a jacket or something, or a bedroll if I was going camping or something right there. So it's kind of nice. I do want to use some toolbox liner to put under this just so this doesn't get scratched up from vibration. I don't know if it's a good idea to do that or not, but I kind of want to do it. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy. It could trap moisture. I don't know. I'm up in the air about it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. This bike stays inside most of the time, and it's not going to be getting washed a lot because it just gets wiped down most of the time. So anyhow, we'll get that started right now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just take a Sharpie and outline this a little bit and see if we can't get this done just right, you know? It's not super critical how big this is or how small it is. That should about do it. It just so happens that the hardware that Givi provides is the exact type of hardware that I need. So that's going to work out good. Hopefully I have clearance. Just make sure you have clearance underneath. These bolts actually may be a little too long, so we'll see. Once you find the spot that you're liking there, then we're going to put that base plate on like that and line it up with the holes. So I got to figure out where these holes are going to be. I'm going to mark it on this base plate, and then I can actually cut those areas out on that so I have access to the holes. So that's what we're going to do next. All right, now that I got these screws test fitted, I'm going to take my 5mm key and take these out. Once these are out, I have this little toolbox thing that I cut. It's crudely cut, but nobody's going to see it. And we're going to take that plate and line it up with the holes the way you want it. You do that, make sure that little rubber mat is underneath this good enough so it looks pretty clean, you know. You don't want it looking funky. Okay, so now that you've got that in place, Givi provides you with these washers. So I'm going to throw a couple of these in here. And that should make up the difference thickness-wise, so the bolt won't go all the way down and hit the frame or hit the bike itself, because it's a pretty long bolt. So we're going to check that though. So we'll put this bolt in, and we're going to thread it down. And if it needs to, we'll add some more washers to it. But I think we're going to be okay. The other thing you're going to want to do is once you get it close, you're going to want to center that up and square it up. So we'll get this down now. Now, once you got that squared up, let me get this in so you can see what I've got going on here. So I've got only 2 bolts securing this, but it's pretty tight. It's super tight. Looks like it's going to hold real well, and those washer plates are really strong. So now I'm going to secure this. I got it centered, and everything, so I'm going to secure that down with my 5mm Allen wrench. So we'll do that right now. That ain't going anywhere. It's tight. All right, now once that's secured, then you're going to take this little beauty plate that Givi provides for you, and that just kind of pops in there like this, cover up all the ugly. Then they provide you with 2 tiny little screws that go in the center of this, so you want to be careful not to lose those. They're super tiny. We're going to want to thread those in. So that's what we're going to do next. Now, this is what you got when you don't have the top case on there. So you still are able to use this rack, which is super nice. And that thing's tight, it's secure, it ain't going anywhere unless you load a crane on the back of it. So that's kind of how it's going to look if I'm running it without the top case. Pretty normal, actually. We'll throw that top case on now so you can get an idea. Whoa, there she is right there, baby. Nice top case, right? On Givis, they're kind of funky the way you got to use the key to get into them and out of them. But other than that, it's a super nice case. Now, it might look a little crazy, who knows? But for now, for free, it's for me. A little funky looking, but who cares, right? If you're riding one of these, you're going to look a little funky anyhow, right? That's what I'm saying. All right, that's going to about wrap it up for this episode of ManCave Mayhem, where we installed a Givi top case on the back of this CT125. Hopefully you guys like this. Let me know in the comments below if you think this is hokey or if you think it'll work. I don't know, I'm gonna run it for a while. If I don't like it, I'll throw it in the freaking trash. Anyhow, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and check us out at Instagram at ManCave_Mayhem. And just remember, folks, I'm just a man in a cave causing mayhem. Yeah, I think I said that right. Woo! I love you guys.